Hello Cobrats and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I am TryclydeTamer. Last time we restored the Twilight realm of Kakariko Village to how it is now, with the wonderful music that it has. It's actually a half step higher with the way it's set in this game. Of course, it starts with the do-do-do-do-do thing that we all know and love. And you know how much I love playing the Kakariko Village theme, at least the OG Ocarina of Time / Link to the Past one on piano. Plenty of buildings we could visit. How about we check over here first? A general store dealing in everything from housewares to gently used items. And as we heard, the woman from the general store isn't exactly around at this point. So if we go inside, we can see that it's empty. Not even any wares to take as well, unless we want to take all these random pots and pans to break it for ourselves and all this wood around, because you know how much Link loves his wood with his wooden shield. He wants to coax Tallow into giving back the wooden sword. Actually, that's what we found way back when we learned the youth scent, which is how we got here, even if we knew which ways to go. But it led us to the right area. A lot of areas are boarded up, probably due to the Twilight infestation. Seems like a place you can dig down there as a wolf, but it's kind of barred off, which I think is, and I think this is Eld-In right here, which I already got the treasure chest from. But let's just take a gander inside. Nobody's really chilling here. That chest is already opened, and there's nothing that we couldn't open as a wolf, so no need to really go in there. Kind of wasting a little bit of time just getting a look at things. Just an excuse to hear the wonderful music to this place, you know. See, how many times am I saying that it's wonderful? I guess 3 times as of now, and then 1 time ending off the last episode briefly. Bombs. You must buy or sell. Is this a house to go into? I guess so. I don't think we really did too much with it, even though this might be the building where we dropped into as Wolf Link when we tried to do the crazy climbing stuff we did. Which, yep, it's the thing where we had to do stuff, and oh, look at that. Inside is a Bugarooski. I forgot that this was the location for this female ant. Bug fans love that golden color. Check out Cotton Bugs on the collection screen. And yes, as always, there's a female and male pair to go together. This episode is also going to be a little bit of a collective-thon. Now that we're back to normal Link and collecting things as of now. And there's the bomb shop, but it's not actually open right now. I think the barns may be in there. Actually, they're just grouped up with kids. But anyway, at this point, we are unable to purchase bombs, as wonderful as they would be. But we were tasked last time to go to Death Mountain to see if we can do something about the Gorons. I guess I'm 3 minutes into the video now because I have the stopwatch finally going on the iPad. Give or take a couple seconds, but we're probably past 3 minutes now. Alright, don't want to be too slow. Gotta keep on going. Oh yeah, nice Death Mountain music as well. Dun 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 dun. It's wonderful music. Climb up. I'm ready to face you, Goron, even if I'm a bit tuckered out from climbing. Ah! No humans allowed! These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The Elder said no humans may pass. Goron bots, roll out. It just seems like some goat herding stuff, but it's a little bit more difficult to do with the bit of room that we had. A human's strength is nothing compared to a Goron's. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you! Well, it seems that we are at a roadblock. I'm surprised Minda's not saying anything. Maybe she's going to say something right now. I don't want to speak too soon. I guess not, because once we get out of this screen transition, I like the appearance of things. One of my favorites is the gorge going into Kakariko Village, as I mentioned a couple episodes ago now. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Link. They recognize only strength. A normal person can never persuade them. So how will we persuade them to become abnormal? But what even is normal? But I do know one person who is able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please, go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. And that we shall do. Not next time. I'm not going to make a 5-minute episode of this game that would probably be well over 50 episodes even with me doing 25 to 30 minutes. If this were 2013 me, because I gotta get my daily roast of 4 years ago going on, I'd probably do this LP in like 40 episodes if it was like maybe even 15-minute episodes, which would be not exactly desirable. You gotta enjoy this game as a slow burn. Speaking of slow burns, we got a slow pan. Surprise! There's Epona with some boblins on her. Nice tension music of her coming around. A leitmotif of Epona's song. Roll out of the way with suave and pomp. That's the way we scoot out of the way, even though we are not Groose. We have the wild horse, and we must tame it. Get ready to hold on. Go left and right to keep things going safe around. Just keep it going, and once we get to here, we are able to seize her. Not quite as a seizure. Now all seems well. Now that we have Epona back, things are going to be much easier, as Midna's going to tell us. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. Sounds like a plan, Midna. Let's make a brief stop here because I gotta recover this half-heart of damage that we lost. It's a quarter heart at a time. I wish this were Breath of the Wild so you can do half a heart at a time. That game's so much better. I mean, yeah. It's a kind of a bigger game and a few years later on, so they're gonna make that much of a difference by giving you the leisure of that. And there are a good amount of hot springs, even if they're kind of sparse in different areas, or space rather. But now that we are here, let's go out with Epona and Mr. Link. Wait! Surprise postman. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. Why exactly do I want that? Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. I'm trying to be a little bit better about the nasally thing for his voice, but I already shared my condolences with that, or qualms, whatever. Where are my letters? I'm trying to find my letter things. Probably in the thing that looks like a letter with the rabbit stamp. Dear adventurer from Uku, and the post office notice from the postman. Ooh, I was so happy to see you the other day. I really had fun. I was also so happy to see my son's face again. So happy. I'd like you to know we will be heading to another location soon. If you continue on your travels, chances are that we'll meet again. My son and I are certainly looking forward to seeing you again. Take care of yourself. Ooh, cool. And then, yep, this I didn't read. About mail delivery. If I have a letter for you, I will approach you at high speed. Please do not flee. Those are a couple letters. But anyway, as I was saying, we do have a couple of collectibles. Bomb sketch right there, essentially. Without the second B, you'd think it's a normal type of bomb. Let's see exactly where I'm going to get my bearings, because there are items that we must grab before going too far. If you hear some glistening, your ears are not deceiving you. There are golden bugs in this area of the map. I'm trying to figure out exactly where. I think there might be one over there, but I might just cut around a little bit to see how things are going. See what different items I can find first. Well, first of all, we're right by one right there. I think it's going to be the mail bug. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. Let's see. Grasshopper? Nope. Pill bug. Bug fans? Yeah. Yeah, we love this stuff. Anyway, other things to get here in this particular area of Kakariko Gorge, even though I have everything put together in Cyril Field. Off in the distance, let's take a quick stop here, not to kill enemies, but to find ourselves a heart piece. You may be able to see it, it's right there. And we are able to reach it as normal Link with the boomerang. Let us grab it. Oh yeah, 5 pieces gets us our 5th heart container. Makes 5 pieces and 5 hearts out of 20 because it's a standard Zelda game, not any Breath of the Wild where you can get 27 or 30 if you do the conversion thing with the demonic devil statue or whatever. But yeah, there's also the thing about you upgrading your stamina wheels as well, so kind of bringing balance to the force. Alright, I'm gonna cut around and see if I can find the female pill bug. Not exactly here, but right here we can see ourselves some Gways. Get a good vantage point of them. And also, you was there. You was there. No, you as well. Yeah, you can try to bring them all together so you can take them down easily. And then remembering that I also need to go get the male ants, I believe, at Kakariko Village when I come back to that as well. Or maybe when I come back to Kakariko Village when I'm done with all I need to do. But anyway, let's get these glaze out of the way like that, yeah, and go find the female bug in the immediate area. Wonderful rupees as a reward. Epona? Hello? I think I need to kill you, because I cannot accept something like that. And if my suspicions were correct, yes, I see that golden glow over there, because I'm a bug fan, loving that golden color. I don't need you, Mr. Bombskit. I'm going to go a little bit slowly, but not do too much to rile up the enemies. And here we go, the female pill bug. That's already, what, 5 bugs now out of 24? Making so much progress, we'd have number 6 even if we were to go to Kakariko Village, but I might come back. Gonna go back for that later. To keep things fluid. No screen transitions needed. Let's take Epona at full speed with all these spurs and go back to the area that we're trying to go, which is Ordon Village. I'm going the wrong way for that. Maybe getting disoriented because of the whole hero mode thing. iPad needs to quit going into sleep mode while I'm having this stopwatch thing going on. Probably do that. I'll probably do some options stuff in the next jump cut, which we're finally starting to do a little bit more. Not necessarily jump cuts, but edits in between things of non-import. That thing's following me like a trusty steed. I shall call you Drogon the Kargarok. Or Kargaron, I don't know. Because like Dragon, Drogon, Cal Drogo, but you're not a Cal of anything. Hello, Koro. No need to get lantern oil from you. I shall always have my lantern at the ready, though, if needed, which, all these items I don't want to have a bottle out in case I have some sort of a trigger finger to make things go bad. Passing by horse grass, which we can finally use again. Nothing really to get at Feral Woods at this point, but we do notice some rocks around that we could bomb, but we do not have bombs yet. They will become available soon, but maybe not quite soon enough. Go past this bridge, and make our way into Ordon Spring briefly. I know you want to rest yourself, Epona, even if there may be something a little intimidating to you. Don't even know the deal with me yet. But here's the Golden Wolf. Let's get ready for a new skill. What's with Link's eyes there? It's like, oh geez, not this thing again. Maybe making fun of the fact that it only has one eye. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come at me. So how do we like to do it? We like to do a simple jump attack to bring the enemy down, and while it's like that, we do the ending blow. Pretty simple. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hopefully you don't hew too many things into my mind like that sword of yours that could be potentially dangerous. No matter how well tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use ZR to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the fiend to recoil. Use ZL to lock onto me, then try it. You have learned much, so I'm sure you can see the moment when you can do a shield attack. Alright, ka-choom. I want to press B when that's happening instead of swinging that weird mode around to hearing the sound effects. And get ready for Z-R-ing when he's doing that, and it'll stun the enemy briefly for you to easily attack. Excellent! Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I have just taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield attack ZR. Yeah, which I don't really need to say the buttons that are happening. Energy fields being shot just like that, we deflect it. Perfect! When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done! You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. Ka-pump! Go fist pumpy with your, not Sonic Forces theme song, but with your shield. You learn the second hidden skill, the shield attack. Lock onto a foe with ZL and press the R to thrust your shield dazing your enemy. Almost said dazzling. But he was the one shooting a dazzling gleam at me. but I have 5 more secrets to teach you. In time. Ocarina of Time, even. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. I shan't. I shall use these great skills to the greatest of my skill ability, and wake up from being unconscious for some reason, off of Epona. She's like, what the heck is going on with you, master? Maybe the golden wolf being in the normal realm is invisible to all but us, because we have the great powers of stuff, so Epona wouldn't be able to see the golden wolf coming for us. And she would be like, why are you falling off and going unconscious on me and like swinging your sword and shield around in your sleep? Are you having problems, master? I don't know why I'm giving her kind of a derpy voice. There's no need to go into her house, even though it would be nice to see what it feels like, especially with my wood everywhere. But we are here at Ordon Village, and we don't necessarily need to do it, but Ronaldo recommended that we inform all of the children's parents that the children are fine. So let's begin with Haunt. Doesn't really seem too happy being that good-for-nothing father. Link. The children are alive? What? They're alive? This is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Link. No problem. And let's see who else can we inform. Have we ever been able to go into Fado's house? I don't think we ever are, period, but let's go ahead and try. Nope, it's locked. Because it's always at the ranch doing his work, and at nighttime he would be asleep and would also still have the thing locked. I don't think I ever climbed up that way. I mean, yeah, there's the bees and hornets right there. Well, particularly bees, and it's probably not a good idea doing this with the thing. Is it gonna rile them? Yep, it's gonna rile them up. I'm the one jumping into the water now. Or just being skillful to have an escape with their short attention span, which doesn't seem to be fading yet. Jaggle, I must talk to you. Now they're going away. Instead of wooden mop you have right there, the ultimate weapon. Link! Came back alive. Talk about great news. And even further great news. Listen, please tell me you know something about the little Tykes. Oh, I know a lot of things about the little Tykes. Maybe too much for comfort. Huh? They're in Kakariko. Boy, that's a fine face. We're gonna have to tell the mayor about that right away. Yes, indeed, we shall. But he's the ultimate person that we must contend with, or whatever. 19:15 about now. Let's say 2 minutes are being cut out due to things, and yeah. Pergy with the sad music in the house. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. The children, they're alive? Oh, thank heavens. I'd almost given up hope for them. Thank you so much for coming to tell me, Link. Pretty simple. Hello, little puppy. Your little brothers are fine as well. Yeah, or maybe even big brothers. Maybe it was a secondary thing coming alongside Mallow. But what if Mallow was the actual father of everybody, even Jaggle and Pergy? I don't know. Kinda delving into things a little oddly. Weird headcanon that I'd rather not let happen. Let's see. I think Uli may be in her house, so it would be nice to give her a little bit of comfort. I guess we can go inside. Russell doesn't really seem to be too close around unless he's in the house as well. Link! I heard you were safe and sound. It relieves me to see that you are hale and hearty. Must walk closer. Black screen. Colin. Colin is alive? Yeah, I thought something else was going on. You're already pregnant, lady. Oh, the children are all safe. Oh, how wonderful. I'm so glad I kept the faith. My thanks to you, Link, from the bottom of my heart. Have you told everyone else yet? You must tell them all. Yes, I've told pretty much everybody, which actually I don't think Russell's in town right now. Maybe elsewhere. Oh, Link, that sword. The evil creatures stole it from Russell. But you got it back? How wonderful. I know it is safe in your hands. And you need it now, yes? Please keep using it, Link. Well, Link, I hope you will return again to show me your shiny face. It does my heart good to see you well. Even though you should also be saying, it does my heart well to see you well. But that would be doubling your stuff, I don't know. does my heart good. It's just a simple phrase in and of itself. Don't want to think too much into linguistics, even though it's kind of a thing I'm interested in. Aside from doing film and video studies at Purdue University, I may also follow a little something to do with classics, like Latin and Greek. Link? Whoa, it is you, Link. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Well, you see, stuff. Come quick, inside. Well, if you insist, I'll come inside. I see. So the youngins are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Ronaldo's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. Those eyes. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl. Ilya's with the rest of them, right? About that. Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. But Link, I guess I need to think of all 5 of those 4 kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. Well, I shall nod my head to let you know that there is something. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see, so Ronaldo told you that. Well, it's true, I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earn their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but can you promise me that you absolutely, positively will not disclose it to anyone? You can count on that. Good, alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. He was wave dashing for a second there, it seems like. Link, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping charging goats. You want to hear more? Oh, most certainly, sir. Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the ways of sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fella to push his foe outside the arena wins. Okay. Step forward and grab your foe with A. Use speed to let a retreating foe taste your open palm. Sidestep with a foe's advance with that left stick there. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time, lad. So, there you go. The basics of sumo. Need to hear them again? How about no? Rather than explain a lot, why don't we just get to it? Come into the ring, lad. This ought to be fun. Should I even be making fart jokes here? I feel like that's a little overdone. It's only fair tradition to size up your foe, even if you're a scrawny 17-year-old. But decently strong enough. Small agility could easily defeat big brute force. Alright, here's how we get into things. He dodged me immediately. I couldn't even tell what's being said there. It's probably highly made up thing, because it doesn't always sound like Japanese to me. Boom, bam. He was going to attack me, so I hit him with that open palm and pushed him off the side. Done and dusted. Humph! You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. So in other words, let you win, like the pushover I am? No, we're going to give it our all. Let's see if I can do a little bit better about moving around. He's going to hit me with that open palm, so I can mash that A button. He might even knock me down. Get ready. Oh, yep. Probably should have dodged the opposite direction. Instead, get ready. Boom, like that. So I can keep him pushing forward. And get ready for the open palm again. And he dodged me like that. If you sidestep well enough, I'll wait for him to try to punch me. Okay, he just went straight ahead for the thing, so I'll try for that. He was trying to grab me. He might get me here. I'm cutting it pretty close here. See if I can center myself out, make him face the edge of the thing with his back. We clashed swords there. That's how you dodge. I wasn't really intending to do it like that, but things happened. Of course, doing that right hook, making it a little bit more difficult than it needs to be, man. Probably just because I'm talking and not really concentrating. Wait for it, and boom. Yep. Natural strength again. Okay, dodge like that. Put him a little closer to his edge, and Kabuski again, and do that. He could have done something there, and get ready to do it again, like that. Just wait like a 1.5 second timer. And he pretty much just let me win right there. So that's 0 for 2 in my favor. Whoa-ho! Not too shabby, lad. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Link. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. You don't say. Nah, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Your chest? Take it with you, lad. Oh, I'll take your chest with you, alright? Anyway, let's open this treasure chest. I don't know why this is here. Must be important if it's doing all the flashy stuff. These are the iron boots. Set them and wear them with blah buttons, and you'll become so heavy you can do something with a Goron that I didn't read because I was so excited about them. You can probably tell those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. If you are fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Must be square though, lad. You can't ever tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. Yeah, isn't this kind of cheating? Well, if we have to cheat to win in a situation where there is no real winning to do something about the evil, must be the better thing to do. Most people don't usually check out this room after the fact because you only go in here to do the practicing. You can't even fight against them again. I don't think, yeah. There's all these directions here from right to left. It kind of makes more sense in the mirrored version because it goes left to right, I believe. Yep, all the basic stuff about dodging, attacking, and stuff. And this must be this type of gentleman man cave here. Instead of doing poker, he hosts himself some sumo matches. You can only assume this to be his bed down here for his mayoral duties, and he can go to the chair, sign the papers that he needs to sign to officiate the marriages, or whatever would happen in this village. And we can go upstairs to the deluxe suite, which can only be assumed to be Ilya's with how fancy the bedclothes are in this mirror. I'm sure makeup stuff happens here, even if there's only a comb. Maybe this is Mayor Bo's thing, even though he doesn't really have much hair. Not that we can see, at least. I'm done thinking about all that. Kind of feels like a place where you'd see some type of Breath of the Wild Easter eggs before the game came out, but there's a little something later on that we can take a look at if I remember, which I'm pretty sure I will. We are at 28 minutes and 40 seconds. There's one more thing I want to do though, save 2 minutes to cut out, so coming up on 27 minutes maybe. Trying to estimate things properly. So let's go on up to the Ordon Ranch. Could have called Epona with me, but yeah. We're gonna need Epona because we're gonna be doing some goat herding. So yeah, probably could be moving faster with Epona. Not like it's a big deal though. Hello goats, be prepared to meet your maker. Fido, I know you're loving looking at that grass there, but I'm gonna need it for myself. Link! Fido. No fooling, the tots are safe. And on top of that, they're all in Kakariko Village? Aw, shucks, you don't need to worry about that now. You're incredible, bud. I can already see everybody's smiling faces. Are you the three-eyed raven with an all-seeing eye? I don't know, but what I do know is that we are going to blow. Blow, Gabriel, blow. Kind of suggestive, but we are calling Epona. She's pushing the ghosts all the way. That's how we heard them. But no, we heard them while riding Epona and scaring Fido out of the way, and also the ghosts as well. Kind of delayed reactions from them. Well, hey there, Link. Brought Epona, huh? I wish I could move the camera around to see you better like in Breath of the Wild. Well, how's about it? Want to round them goats up for the first time in a dog's age? Probably a couple wolves' ages. All the times we've been a wolf. I bet these scamps are sure happy to see you. Sure thing. Great, then I'll leave it to you two today. To you two today. That's kind of a hard thing to say, but I didn't need to edit things around. I was just reflecting on it after the fact. See if I can get 4. Well, kind of disjointed, but still doing it regardless. Yeah. Gotta strategize things a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Our main goal is to get it in at least 3 minutes, which isn't too hard to do, but judging by my previous experiences on camera, or on capture card rather, things could happen in all different ways. Alright, there's that single one out there, so let's see if I can push it around to get the 4, so maybe I can get 5 at once, or maybe even 6. Well, kind of a bad habit is just like keeping them around the outer edges, so I need to kind of hurl them into the inner direction. There's probably better strategies to employ, but it's working well enough as they are. Already past halfway through before the first minute is here. It feels like we're past a minute, but I guess we're not. Only 6 more. Let's see if we can get it before 1:30. Might be kind of a hard task, especially with that guy going the opposite direction of desirable quantities. I'm not gonna pull the stopwatch back up now. I'm getting all over the place here. Might as well put these guys in while they're close by, but them being adjacent to the barn might make them a little bit more difficult, but they weren't. 3 more, and they're all a little space apart. Let's get you guys close together. You're going the exact wrong direction. And you, I shall call you Torielia, being a very raunchy goat giving me trouble. And you're the last one. Push all of you inside for 140. 97.61 seconds is what that took. We're probably at the 30-minute mark now. Oh well, averaging things out as I like to do. Whew, way to ride, Link. You wrapped that up in just 137. Thanks to you, I wrapped things up a mile earlier today. Hey, as promised, here's a little healthy gift for y'all. Good look out there, bud. And look at that, we got a piece of heart. This is number 6, starting the next little set of them. It's a good thing I was able to wrap early today, thanks to you helping me out, bud. Thanks a ton, Link. No problem, Fado. And finally, I've been hyping it up for so long, and it's kind of fun to do it this one, because if you look inside, we can see the postman over there. It doesn't really do you too well. All these ghosts as well. Kind of feels like there could be one extra one. But 2 in each one, probably both the same genders to prevent overpopulation, if you know what I mean. We can just let the goats eat a messy looking letter like this, because if we can't read it, might as well feed it to the goats. Anyway, in this barn, probably doesn't smell too great. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, now that we're a little bit more prepared to face the Gorons, we shall head back to Caprica Village and Death Mountain to see if we can get past that first Goron and maybe even a little bit farther. Until next time, don't toast yourself.